Hey, Board Game Maniacs, thank you for tuning in for this exciting episode 9 of Star Wars Imperial Assault Return to Hoth by Fantasy Flight Games. Just as another quick recap, where we left off in the last episode is the Wampa came in and it just showed its immense power and destroyed that Imperial probe droid. Just obliterated to nothing. There's not even dust left from the Wampa's power. Now, the heroes are, shaking in their boots, so to speak, and hopefully they're going to be able to just avoid the Wampa so that the Wampa can try to dispatch any other Imperial that are there, or they're going to get enough courage and join together, not the Imperial, but all of the heroes join together and just try to destroy that Wampa. Who knows what's going to happen? Let's go to the board and check out the action and see what's up on the menu. Is it going to be some Wampa meat on the menu, or is it going to be some Rebel Imperial meat for the Wampa? Moving on. Now, the second part is move towards the closest non-Wampa figure. So he's already in position. And there's a lot of them, but the closer ones is pretty much Davith and, dog's barking. Davith and the general is kind of like the closest. Let me see. Yeah, so we're just gonna move them up one. I know I'm on the app here, just moved up. Now, also it says too as well is, so that's the second one. Hunger. If this figure did not attack, it suffers 2 damage and becomes focused. But it did attack, so that don't count. And that means that that Wampa figure is finished. Alrighty, so with the heroes, Dial is the only one that can activate now before. See, this is what I'm worried about, because it says to survive 2 rounds. And the thing is you look and the Empire is well overpowering in numbers than what the Rebels are. So this is a scary, scary thing. But again, it's just surviving 2 rounds, so hopefully we'll do that. But Diala is going to activate now. So let's go to the board and see what Diala can do here. Now, the Wampa's right here, and the Wampa got a strong health of 9. See, I'm not sure exactly what to do, because if she goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then she can do a reach. Okay, hold on a second. So I'm just moving Davith out of the way just so I can kind of gauge, because that's 1 corner and 2 corner. So Diala has her plasteel staff and it has a reach of 2. So I'm thinking that's what Diala is going to do, because the Wampa already activated. The Elite's gone, so the other ones don't do as much damage. So, yep, Diala is going to go on her turn. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. Now she's going to attack the General. The General has a black die. Now, Diala already has 2 strain onto her, but she could strain herself more to get rid of the defense die of the General, which I think is probably the best thing to do. So Diala is going to stress herself out for 2 more. So now she has 4 strain, but her endurance is 5. So she's still okay, and she's going to try to take a good enough whack at the General to see if she can do some damage. So let's go to the dice box here. Let's see. Oh, look, that sucked. Because, oh no, it didn't suck that bad, because the General is stunned for 1 strain. And the second one is, because I don't have to worry about range here, because she has reach of 2 away, so that's fine. Because it's still considered melee. If I'm doing this wrong, please let me know in the comments. But the thing is where she has reach, it's kind of, she's doing a melee weapon, so obviously she is kind of like up close to the General. That's what my thinking is. I don't have to roll 2 because she can reach 2 away. Maybe that's not it. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I've been playing it this way this entire mission. So if I am doing this one incorrect with Diala, that you have to roll the 2, even though that she has a reach of 2 with the melee weapon, does she still have to roll the range of 2 because she can reach 2, so it's like she's just right beside him anyhow. Let me know in the comments, timestamp, page number, and we'll push on from there. But anyhow, right now I'm still playing it the same way that I've been playing. So that's 2 surge. He is stunned, and it's 1 damage onto him. So I'm going to go back to the view. He takes another damage, so that's 2 damaged. And he is stunned. So the stunned. Where is my stunned? There it is. Oh, so he is stunned. I gotta find a stun token. No. Where's the stun token? Stun token. There it is. Found it. So now I'll put him stunned on him too as well. So there we go. So that was Diala moved, and then she attacked. So she's done of her activation. So let's go to the app. All right, now it's the snow troopers. Ah, lovely. Bonus, gain +1 surge. So environmental recovery gear. The figures recover 1 damage. They are fresh, so that don't apply. Move forward to attack the healthiest rebel that has suffered the least damage. So the least damage would be, Davith and Biv is tied, but Davith has not got any strain or stress onto him, so it would be Davith that they're going after. So it is move forward to attack Davith. So let's go here and move forward. So this guy don't really have to move up the 4. He can just go there, so he's right beside. And he is going to attack him now with the green and blue. And Davith has just the white defense. Dice box. X-Men. Oh no, this is bad. But 2 surges. And so 1 is for weaken and 1 is for pierce 1, but there's no damage. So he's only weakened. So I have to find this weaken condition, because I've never seen a weaken condition yet. Not that I know of, that I can remember. Stun. So that is not it. Let me find it here. Whoop, I almost dropped all of the cards because that would suck. All right, there's the weaken one. I think I did do this one because it's like a -1 surge or something. Oh yeah, so weaken, it's a harmful condition. While attacking, apply a -1 surge to the attack results. While defending, apply a -1 surge block to the defense results. Discard this condition at the end of your activation. So Davith is now weakened on his next turn because he already rolled and then he's got that condition. But that is going to be it for the first part of the first snow trooper, and that's move 2 to reposition 3. Let's go to the app view here. So he's going to go 1, 2, and it's 1, 2, 3. So he's definitely moved enough. Because yeah, it's 1, 2, 3 away. So he moved enough from there. So then we go to the next snow trooper, and it is move forward to attack the healthiest. And it's still Davith. So this one here, can he do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, and he can attack for sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to try to attack because he got line of sight on Davith. So Davith got the white, and that's snow trooper again. But now he needs at least 2 range to be able to do something. So dice box. Oh, he's got a total dodge from the whole thing. And you can see here that he had 4 range, so he did it enough. It would have hit him 4 times, but Davith knew this and he dodged, which is really cool. So he didn't do anything. So on to the next thing, which is move to reposition 3. So he's just going to go 1, 2, No, it's got to reposition 3. So he's got to go there, and it's 1, 2, 3. He's fine. All right, so the last snow trooper has to go to Davith too as well. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's go to the view. Now he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he's going to try to shoot Davith in the face. Now Davith already had a good block here, so maybe he'll be lucky and get another block. It would be pretty cool, but we'll find this out in a moment, because if he blocks this one, he's definitely got the force surging through his body. So show us some force. Use your metachlorians. Help you out. Blocked one. Blocked the surge, so it's 1 hit that goes through to Davith. So Davith got 3 hits onto him. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. He's weakened. So he don't block the surge. So then we look at the surge value for the snow troopers, and it is weakened. He already had the condition, so he can't do that. So it's 2 hits for Davith, because the second one is Pierce 1, which ignores one of the blocks. So Davith got 4 hits onto him, but he loses that weakened condition. So that's a good thing. I'm glad that Davith kind of lost a weakened condition, because we certainly don't want Davith to have be weaker than what he already is with his defense, because he's really bad at defense. Okay, so that is going to be that, and now he has to move 2 to reposition 3. So, or move 6 to reposition 3. So let's go back here. So move to reposition 3, because he's already 1, 2, 3 away. If he moves here, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. And 1. Yeah, so he can move there, and that's it. So he moved, and he's still 3 away. So that is good for him. And now I think we end that activation of the snow troopers finally, because the snow troopers they're a little scary at times. So we're back to the heroes, and now it's Davith's turn to return the favor. Now, should Davith go after and attack one of the other snow troopers, or should he attack the general again? I'm thinking the general is a way to try to concentrate everything, because there's something about that general. So Davith is going to attack the general, because you look again, Davith didn't move, so he should be able to just hit that darn general again, because the corner, let me get this right, so corner's there, so corner. So he's definitely got the line of sight. Davith's going to use his heirloom blade again. So he's going to attack him with a yellow and a green. And the general got a black defense dice. So 1 block, but Davith didn't hit anything, except he got 2 surges. So it's 1 stun, so that would block that one. So now it's a Pierce 1 and a bleed. Says he got 2 block. So Pierce 1 and bleed. So he gets the general's going to have a bleed icon, or a bleed condition. And bleeding tells you during your activation, after you resolve an action other than the action listed below, you suffer 1 strain. Discard this condition. So strain, but they don't have any endurance for anything. So it's going to have to go towards his health, because he gave him a bleed. So because of that, at the end of his activation, he's going to just the general's going to take 1 more damage, and that will be it. Then we discard that. So that's not too bad. Davith did hit him. He didn't move. That was his first attack. So his second attack is he's going to try to hit the general yet again. So before I do that, I got to find the bleed just to remember. So right now, oh, the general is stunned too, because he's got that stun token onto him. And the stun, you cannot attack or voluntarily exit your space. So he can't attack plus. So there you go. So he's got 2 conditions onto him. So now David is going to attack him again. And he gets 2 hits in a surge, 1 block. But now he's got the 1 surge. That's 2 more hits onto the general. My chair is so squeaky. So if he gets 2 hits on the generals, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. The general is focused too. And focus is when you, okay, that's when he attacks. Okay, so anyhow, that's 4 hits on the general. The general has 7 health, so he's getting down there. But anyhow, that ends David's activation. So this is the point that I'm kind of scared about, because there's nothing else that they can do to prevent forest fire to stop them. So anyhow, Pro Droid Elite. The Elite Pro Droid was destroyed. Totally forgot about that. Finish. All right. So now we are on to the regular Pro Droid. Bonus. After this figure attacks, the defender suffers 1 strain. Okay, activation. Move 3 to attack Diala. Can he do that to attack Diala? Let's take a look here. So move 3, 1. Yeah, he can certainly do that. So he's moving up there to attack Diala. So he's going to attack Diala. He's the regular Pro Droid. So his attack power, I'm just looking at this. I'm trying to do a little bit of house cleaning here. The attack Pro Droid has got a blue and 2 yellows, or green and 2, no, blue and 2 yellow, that's right. Blue and 2 yellow. And unfortunately, Diala only has the white dice, but she may, she can strain herself once for foresight, because then she'll be at her max endurance. And then that would mean that she could maybe re-roll if she fails really bad at her block. So let's go. Let's see, because that Pro Droids are dangerous. Okay, so 1 hit, 2 hits, and a surge. So this here is 1 block and a surge block. So pretty much it's like this and like that. So it's only going to be a 1-hit thing on Diala. So I don't think I'm gonna re-roll, because I'll suck up that 1 hit, and I'm not going to cause a strain, extra strain when I don't need it. So she has 4 hits right now. Not too shabby at all. So that is the first thing. The second thing is self-destruct. That the Pro Droid is 100% healthy for a Pro Droid. Move 2 to reposition 3. So he's going to go 1, 2, and he's away from Diala. And that ends his activation now, because if you look, you can see he was here and he moved here. So he is fine. Let's go here and click on finish. Oh boy, okay. All right, so it tells us now the shuttle's engines flare and the ignition sequence is nearly complete. Objective update, survive 1 more round. Oh yeah, you bet I'm gonna try to survive 1 more round. If I didn't use that med pack, there could have been some problems there. Deploy a jet trooper regular. I do not like these guys at all. Green eggs and ham, jet troopers. I gotta find my jet troopers, and where the heck are they at? I'll be back after I find them, deploy them. You can see I deployed the jet troopers. They're regular. They're right here. They're a little bit of a distance, but we all know that because they got the jet packs, they can move pretty darn fast. So back to the app again. Click on continue. What is this now? Major peril. A deadly assassin emerges from the ice caves, looking up from your boot prints. He shoulders his rifle. I had thoughts the Wampa would take care of you, he said. He says, assumed. But if I am going to collect Soren's bounty, on Rebel Survivors, it looks like I'll actually need to get my hands dirty. Deploy Dengar. I don't think I have the Dengar figure, but I know that you can have, they do have like the little tokens here. I gotta find Dengar, and I'll be back. I found Dengar, and his health is 8, speed of 4, defense black, and his attack is a green and yellow. He's not too bad, but he's enough to cause a lot of havoc. So this is not good, because this is the last round. The Imperial are coming out of the woodworks or the snow works to try to cause some more issues that destroy our poor heroes. So continue on. What else is going to come out now? The Wampa growls furious at the sight of the bounty hunter. The Wampa regular interrupts to activate. Ooh, so the Wampa is interrupting to activate now. So what is the Wampa going to do? All right, so Wampa, hunger pangs, gain +1 surge. After attacking this figure, recovers 2 damage. And the Wampa's got no damage on him anyhow, so it's good for the Wampa. But the Wampa's move 5 to attack Dengar. Can he move 5 to attack Dengar? And you darn tootin' he can move 5 to attack Dengar. Let's go here and let's look at 5 to attack Dengar. Let's go to this part here, because no, I guess that this here is a better view. So 5, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. He is right on top of Dengar. He's like, because he hates Dengar. Uh-oh. Dengar's in trouble, and I hope he destroys Dengar, or Dengar kills the Wampa, because you know what? I'll be happy. So happy. So let's look at the app and tell us and see what it tells us about what the Wampa's attack. So the Wampa moves 5 to attack Dengar. Yes, and the Wampa got 2 red, and Dengar, because he's bounty hunter, he's got a black defense. So black against 2 red. Let's go to the dice box. Let's see. So Dengar rolled 2 defense. Wampa hit him for 3 with no surges, because there are no surges on red anyhow. So the Wampa gives Dengar 1 hit. Just swipe. And Dengar's pretty experienced, so because he's experienced, he kind of managed to kind of move out of the way a bit so that it wouldn't get hurt too bad, but he still managed to get sliced. So back to the app. Then it also says move 5 to engage as many non-Wampa figures, including Imperial figures, as possible, minimum 1. Then attack the non-Wampa figures with the least health remaining. So, excuse me, if we look at the app, or not the app, but the view here, you see that the Wampa is right beside Dengar, but he can move like here, because he's going to attack these 2 snow troopers now. This is good. So the Wampa is just going after everybody. He's angry, and he just wants to just chomp on everybody. So the Wampa is attacking the 2 snow troopers, or maybe it's just, no, he's gonna attack the 2 of them, right? Because let's look at the app, just so we can confirm that this is what it is. So move 5 to engage as many non-Wampa figures, including Imperial figures, as possible, minimum 1. Then attack the non-Wampa figure with the least health remaining. So he can only attack 1, but he's going to definitely attack 1. So let's go to the dice box. And now the Imperial snow troopers have the black, and the Wampa got the 2 red. 1 defense, so 1, 2, 3 hits. Ooh. And the snow troopers have 4. So let's pick this guy here. Actually, I better go to the dice view, or the board view, so that we can 1, 2, 3. So the Wampa, that's second activation. The Wampa is done the activation, so Wampa goes finish. Suddenly, the sealed door behind you crumbles and falls from the frame and flies from the frame. Discard the door. Place, oh boy, so there's more tiles that got to be placed here. So I'm going to stop it, put it on, and I'll be back. You can see the door here is gone, and 21B and 20A is here. What is going to happen here now? Let's go back to the app so we can find out. I don't like this, but maybe if it's going to be reinforcements, I'm going to like it. We'll see. And discard the door. Oh, not another Wampa, and it's the elite. Okay, see, I do not like this one bit. So the elite Wampa that destroyed the door is up there now, so I'm gonna have to find the Wampa card that is the elite and put it there. I'll be back in a minute, and I'm gonna cry off camera. All right, I found the Wampa card, the Wampa elite card, and I deployed the Wampa with the 12 health, 3 speed, black defense, and 2 red dice. All right. So we're gonna click on continue here to go on. Now it's on to the round. Like, all of this stuff has just jumped up before we even started the round. Like, this is horrible. But I'm going to tell with the Elite Pro Droid, so I don't forget now, is defeat it. All right. Okay, this is just getting a little scary. We're on to the heroes phase. So I think Davith is going to go first. This is kind of like all or nothing. I got 3 med packs left, but none of them need it yet. So Davith is going to attack the general again, because I'm thinking that maybe if we kill the general, then they're not going to have guidance, and maybe the Empire is going to run away. Maybe. I don't know. We'll hope. We'll see, because I'm still concentrating on that, because we did the elite and we had to pick someone else, and you can see they're all grouped here, and there is the general. So they are going to attack the general. So Davith is going first. He's definitely got line of sight, so he is using his heirloom blade. So general's black defense dice, and the heirloom blade is the green and yellow. Maybe we're gonna get lucky. We'll find out. But here goes. Come on, you can do this. You can do it! 1 defense, so that's 1-2 hits and a surge. And with the heirloom blade, so that's 3 hits onto the general. So that's 1, 2, 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. And the general has 7 health. Ooh, because you look at this. Can you look at this? Let's go here and see better. So Davith just hit the general and destroyed the general finally. So I'm hoping, I need to get rid of these, that the general from where we're going to say that he's dead, that it's just like Davith is going to be like, hey, I destroyed him. That's right. Now, before we tell the app it's done, we also have the probe droid right here, and let's see if Davith has a line of sight here. So that's 1 corner, and he can go there to the 2nd corner, and there too as well. So he definitely has line of sight. For the 2nd attack, I'm thinking he's just going to try to shoot with his DH-17 to try to shoot that probe droid and kill it. So yellow and green, and the probe droid obviously has black. So let's go to the dice box for Davith's 2nd move. 1 block, and it's +2 accuracy or +1 and pierce for the next surge. So that block goes away because of the pierce. So that's 2 damage and got 4. So if we go back here, you can see that Davith is 1, 2 away. He got 4 for his accuracy, so he definitely hit him. So then he gets 2 hits onto that probe droid. So that probe droid now, bam, bam, 2 hits like that. Now we're going to end David's activation. So let's go back to the app view, but before we do David's activation, we are going to go to the general, which is like, can't really, what do we do in this case? Because it's blocking that, like, oh, there, you just click on. Okay, I didn't know if you could do that, but that's how you do if you want to move. If you got so much Imperials on the side, you can just hold and click and hold and move, and that will move it up. So he's dead. Activation 5 fame. Oh, what does this say now? General Soren gasps a wound across his shoulder as he retreats through the locked door. What locked door? There's no locked door. Not today, he taunts. I still have work to attend to. We gain 5 fame, but he escapes. But that's okay. We did that. That's not too bad. We got to continue. Maybe something else. No, nothing. So David's turn is ended. Oh no, the Wampa Elite now. Chase down. At the start of the activation, move 3 towards the closest rebel. Oh, so he's got to move 3. Okay. I'm just reading this. Then attack the non-Wampa figures at the least health remaining. So let's go to the app. Now this Wampa is going to move 3 towards the closest rebel. So that's going to be 1, 2. So there you go. He's right where all the rebels are. Like, this is not a pretty thing at all. What am I gonna do? Now the Wampa, we have to go and try to attack everybody, or one of them. So you can see the kind of like the pile up there. See if we can get a better shot. So there you can see on the far left hand side, that's where all the heroes are at. So the Wampa is like, no, wrong, my bad. It was the Wampa Elite, I'm thinking, right? Yeah, it says the Wampa Elite. So let's move these back. I was getting ahead of myself here. Okay, so let's move him back, because that is not the Wampa Elite. So we have to do the Wampa Elite, which is the one with the blood that's far away. So moves 3 towards the closest rebel. So he is going to go 1. Actually, I better go on camera for that. So just so that we're doing it right. So 1, 2, 3. There he moved 3 to the closest rebel. And now we go on to the second part. Well, this is going to be the first part of activation because that was a bonus. So if we look back onto the app, and it tells us, move 5 to engage as many non-Wampa figures, including Imperial figures as possible, minimum 1. Then attack the non-Wampa figure with the least health remaining. So it can move 5. So he is healthy. He has the least health remaining, but you move 5, so that would be 1. Does he need to move any more to attack that guy? Or should he go? Because he can smell the blood, right? So should this Wampa go here? I'm not sure if he should go there or if he would stop right here, because the app does say though to move 5. So if he moves there, he's only attacking 1. But this is kind of where the cluster is at. So it says move 5 to engage as many non-Wampa figures, including Imperial figures, as possible, minimum 1. Then attack the non-Wampa figure with the least health remaining. So if he moves, actually, he was like right here, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because Davith is right here. So he can't move there. So he would, the only place he can move is like here. Wrong guy. So, and he can't, yeah, he has to go here because there's no space for him anywhere else. That makes more sense. So, now he's going to attack this poor snow trooper, and the snow trooper gets a black defense die, and the Wampa gets 2 red because he's the elite of the elite. So let's go the dice box, and evades the surge. Oh, there is surge on the right. I thought they weren't. So he still gets hit for 4, and the health of that healthiest snow trooper that he can get to only is 4. So he just kills and starts eating. Just he's done. And then he says, move 2 towards the closest non-Wampa figure. He can't move anywhere else, no matter what, because there's a black wall that is right here. Actually, you can't even see it because I have to go here. There. So the black wall is here, so he can't move anywhere else. So he's pretty much, oh no, because right there. So he can move 1, 2, because I forgot about Dengar down there. Ha! So he's moving towards Dengar to, munch on Dengar because he hates Dengar. The Wampas hate Dengar, that's right. But that worked out pretty good because then it didn't attack the rebels, and that's a good thing. So we're going to click finish the activation for the Wampa. So there's 2 more snow troopers left. And let's see now. Oh, so right now the only one that activated is the Wampa. I'll run to the rebels. So that other pro droid should kind of be just killed. And it is Diala and Biv gets to go. But Biv, you can see, is right here. But if he kills him, then that Wampa's got free reign. So Biv is not going to do that. He's leaving that Imperial snowtrooper exactly where he is. Because if you look on the board, you can see this is what I'm figuring out here. So if Biv activated and killed him, then the Wampas are going to be able, this Wampa is going to be able to come up this way. But because there's no room, Biv should leave this snowtrooper where he is and start going that way, right this way. So I'm thinking that's what Biv's going to do. And then Diala got 2. But we're going to do Biv first. So Biv is going, he is, what is Biv again? No, he's stunned. So he cannot attack or voluntarily exit your space. Discard this condition as an action. So first action, he's getting rid of his stun token. So he is done with the stunned, which is good. Because stunned is bad. But now he has 1 more action left. So is Biv going to be able to move? Or should he stay there and shoot? I'm thinking he should move for his activation. I know the probe droid's going to come at him, but it's okay. 4 speed for Biv. Maybe he should heal instead to get rid of that strain. I don't know. This is a tough decision to make here. I don't know, because Biv got 3 strain and 2 wounds. He can't do a special thing because he has a strain. So I'm thinking he's going to stay where he is and recover. So he gets rid of his 3 strain and 1 wound because his endurance is 4. So therefore, Biv only has 1 health. So that's good. So we're going to go to the app because that's all Biv can do because of that stupid stun token. He couldn't do anything else. And the activation. Right, now it's the Wampa regular. So that's why I didn't want to try to kill that Storm, the snowtrooper. So bonus for the Wampa. Hunger Pangs. Gain +1 surge after attacking this figure. Recover 2. He's full right now. I keep forgetting about the surge thing for the bonuses, but we'll try to keep this. So move 5 to attack Dengar. Can he move 5 to attack Dengar? 1, 2. Oh, joy. He can. Woo! So let's go back to that app. So the first thing is he's going to move 5 to attack Dengar. So Dengar is going to be in some deep trouble here. That's a better one. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. So Ollie has to move to attack Dangar. So the two of them are forgetting about everybody else and going after Dangar. They must hate him a lot to go and do that, because poor Dangar is going to be destroyed, I hope. Dangar has 8 health, and he's down to 7 because he got 1 wound. So the Wampa is going to attack Dangar, and he has the bonus of the 1 surge. You got to try to remember that. So dice box, please. So 4 hits, no surge. Dangar blocked 2, so the Wampa gets 2 hits on Dangar to wound him. So Dangar kind of still manages to maneuver away a bit, but gets sliced by the claws of the Wampa. Okay, so go to the app and see what else the Wampa can do now. It says move 5 to engage as many non-Wampa figures, including Imperial figures, as possible, minimum of 1. Then attack the non-Wampa figure with the least health remaining. So if we look at here again, it's move 2 towards the closest non-Wampa figure. No, it's move 5. We're on the second part. I already read it, now I'm forgetting it. So move 5, he can definitely move 5. He's going to go 1, 2, that's as far as he can move. Now we have to compare to who has less health remaining. So it's not Davith, because Davith is there. It is going to be this snow trooper yet again. This is awesome. So the Wampa is going to attack that snow trooper right here. Now the Wampa gets 2, the snow trooper gets black. So let's go to the dice box. I'm liking the Wampas this round. 3 blocks, so 1 hits the snow trooper, and they have a health of 4, so that snow trooper 2 as well is going to be gaga because it has 3 damage already. Ba-boom, dead. The Wampa is doing a lot of damage, and this is awesome, but this is scary because this is open now, but that Wampa can't go anymore because it is done activating. He stops, and we're going to go back to the app. Now there's only 1 snow trooper left, which is good, but that Wampa figure is finished its activation. And we're back onto the heroes, and it's Diala for 2. Oh boy, what is Diala going to do? Diala's gonna cry. Well, I'm crying, not Diala. But let's go to the view and see where Diala is and see what Diala is going to do. Remember, she has 2 activations this round. So Diala would be able to move up to fight that stupid Imperial drone, but she needs to get rid of her endurance. But she has 2 activations, and if I'm not mistaken, the Pro Droid the Pro Droid didn't go yet. So she should probably try to get rid of her strain first. Yeah, so she's going to heal. She can heal up to 5 because it's 4 strain and 1 health. So she heals. That's her first action. Her second action, you can see she is 2 away, and it is line of sight because the fact of the matter being, corner. She has that plasteel staff. So now she's going to attack that Imperial Pro Droid. So she gets the yellow and green. Let's go to the dice box and attack. 1, 2, 3 hits, 2 surges. And again, I'm not sure about the range thing because it's like she is in melee, so because it's a melee weapon. If I'm doing it wrong again, just let me know. So this would block 2 hits. So that's 1 hit, and the surge for plasteel staff is a stun. So it's stun, and then 1 more damage. So 2 hits and a stun. And that is going onto that probe droid. So the probe droid is going to get stunned. Let's go back so we can kind of see this. So the probe droid is stunned, and 2 hits. And the probe droid has a health of 5, and there's 2. So one more hit on that probe droid, and that probe droid is El Gonzo. So that was 2 actions for Diala. She is done of her first activation. So we are going to click on this and click end activation. And of course, it's Dengar now. Dengar. Lingering pain. At the start of his activation, each rebel with a harmful condition suffers 1 strain. Does anybody have any conditions on them? And the answer to that is no. They don't have any conditions. Oh well. If no rebels suffer strain from this effect, this figure becomes focused. So yeah, you know, like nothing happens. I can't do any of that effect, but I'm going to become focused. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I'm just trying to find the focus card here because I know what it means, but I just need the token. So Dengar is going to become focused. All right, so Dengar is focused. And now we have to complete his activation. So punishment. Move 3 to attack the closest, healthiest rebel. After this attack, for each unspent surge, the defender must gain 1 harmful condition of its choice that it does not already have. Move 3 and attack the closest healthy rebel. All right, so we are going to go there. Dengar moves 3 and attacks the closest healthiest rebel. So can he do that? 1, that's 1, 2, because I think Dengar has to deal with the terrain, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he can't avoid harmful terrain. So it'd be 1, 2, and he could go here. And now he's going to attack the closest, healthiest rebel, I think it is. And I think that, yeah, the closest, healthiest rebel. And the only one he can see, if you look, I'm just going to grab my laser pointer for the line of sight. So let's see. So there's the corner. You can get 1 corner and the other corner. Yeah, he's able to get Davith. So Davith is going to be attacked by Dengar. So Dengar got yellow and green. Whoops. And Davith has a white. So this is not good. It's not good for Davith at all, but we'll see what happens. Let's go. All right, so block the surge. Beep. Block the hit. So it's only 1 hit. So there, Davith is not going to take any extra conditions or anything, but he does take 1 hit. Will bring him to 5. So Davith has got 5 hits. Lucky he rolled that surge thing. That is really lucky. So with the app thing, again, that was the first thing that Dengar did. After the attack, for each unspent. Oh, damn. I also forgot Dengar is focused, so he gets a 1 extra green die, which I forgot. So let's go back to the dice box. I celebrated too early here, of course. So that's an extra hit for Davith. So he's at 6, and it's 1 surge that is unspent. So he's going to have to take 1 condition of his choice. I'm thinking he's going to take stunned. And the reason why he's going to take stunned, because I think it is probably the one that is the less damaging. I'm thinking anyhow. That's my opinion. So he's stunned. So therefore, I'm going to put this on Davith to remind him that he is stunned. So Dengar did actually get this thing to go off. So anyhow, that was his punishment. Now he can move 3 to reposition 3. So 1, 2, 3. So he can go right there. And that is where Dengar is moving. He's right there because it's a little easier. Well, you can't see it there better. It's better to go to this camera. So you can see Dengar, he's kind of between the two Wampas that are already activated. So he's got no worries. But that means Dengar is done activating, which is okay because Dengar is, I don't know if he's really scary, but the thing is I don't want to put that to the test. He's finished. And now it is on to Diala turn. And what is Diala going to do? So that Elite Pro Droid is almost done. Or not Elite, the regular Pro Droid. And it did not activate yet. So I'm thinking that's what she's going to do, is just try to kill that Pro Droid. So for her first action, she is going to attack that Pro Droid. And if you look, you can see here that Diala is, again, she's kind of off camera a little bit. I'll just move my finger here. You can see she's like right beside Davith, and she's 2 away, so she's got her staff that she can reach. Now, she's going to take 2 stress because she wants to get rid of that Pro Droid before it activates. So the Pro Droid loses its defense, and Diala just attacks with the yellow and green die. And hopefully she's going to totally destroy and annihilate this Pro Droid. We'll see. The regular Pro Droid got no defense, and you can do this. 2 hits, she's got range, but it don't matter because, again, I was playing, I wasn't 100% sure. But the Pro Droid would be stunned, but the Pro Droid has a health of 5, and it has 4. So that Pro Droid is just gone, just like that. Pro Droid is deado, deado, deado. All right, and that was the first action for Diala. So Diala is for her second action. She's going to stay where she is, and she's going to just recover her 2 strain, and she has an endurance of 5, so then she gets her 3 only wounds that she had onto her now. So she's full for everything. She's top. But that ends Diala's turn. So if we go to the app view, and that was her second activation. So again, this here, oh crap, I forgot to do this, but it don't matter. Just gonna click on finish. So the Jet Troopers and the Snow Troopers are the only ones left to go. So the Jet Troopers bonus is Agile. At the start of this figure's activation, if it has suffered damage, it recovers 2 damage. Otherwise, this figure gains Pierce 2. That is horrible and scary. So then we go to the first one, which is figures do not block the figure's line of sight. All right. Move forward to attack the healthiest rebel that has suffered the least damage. And that would be Diala, because Diala is like the healthiest. So they're able to move 4, right? Yeah, 4. So let's go to here. 4. Let's do this guy first. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely got line of sight. Actually, no, he'd move here to give room for the other guy. So definitely got line of sight on Diala. So the Jet Troopers attack with, I'm glad she healed, because if not, she'd probably be in a little bit of trouble. Jet Troopers have a green and a blue die. So green and blue. And Diala has her white die, but she might do foresight to if she rolls horribly. So let's go to the dice box. So blocks, oh man, that's bad. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. It only needs a range of 2. It definitely got that. So it'd be 3 hits on Diala. Should she reroll? Do you know what? She's at full health. We're just gonna keep her at 3 right now. So that is 3 hits on Diala. Now the next thing, yeah, this figure gains Pierce 2, so it's not 3 hits on Diala, it's 4 because it went and blocked the first, that white defense die. So it's 4 hits on Diala. And the next thing is move 3 to reposition 4. So move 3 to reposition 4. So 1, 2, and that's fine. Just has to move there to be reposition 4. Okay, so now it's on to the next jet trooper, and again, you have to look at this. Don't block line of sight. Figure moves 4 to attack the healthiest rebel, which is still Diala. No, it is Biv now. Oh-ho. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is the 4 movement there for that jet trooper. It's a little bit of a better angle, kind of, I guess. But you can see the jet trooper is this one right here, and Biv is behind. Actually, that's probably a bad shot. There we go. Biv is right here. Jet trooper's here. So now it needs a range of 1, 2. Remember, figures don't block line of sight. So 1, 2, 3. So it needs a 3 range, and Biv got a black die. So this ain't too bad. Biv has a little better of defense onto it. So let's go to the dice box onto this. Biv blocked 2, and there's 3 hits and a surge. And the jet troopers first surge is a +1 damage, so bam. So that's going to be 2 damage on poor Biv. So Biv takes 2 damage. So that's 3 damage for Biv. And now if we go to the app, and the second thing is to move 3, reposition 4. Yep, move 3, reposition 4. So 1, 2, 3, move 3, your position 4. Actually, move here because that's reposition 4 right there. And you can't see that because I'm on the app view, obviously. Yay. So there we go. So he moved here, so like that. So now he is kind of away from Biv a little bit, but that ends the jet troopers activation. Go back to the app view, and we are going to click on finish. Now it is the last, the snow troopers are the last ones to go, and there's only 1 snow trooper left. When the first figure in this group attacks, add 1 green die to its attack pool, obviously. So 1 green die goes to the snow troopers. And then environmental recover gear. This figure recovers 1 damage, but it's fresh, don't have any damage, so it's okay. Move 3 to attack the healthiest rebel that has suffered the least damage. So it's going to have to be Diala, because Diala got 4 damage, Biv got 6, or not Biv got 6, Davith got 6, and no, Biv got 3, so 3 is the healthiest. But then it's going to be blocking line of sight because they can't go through a line of sight, so we can't do that first one. Because if you look here now, just so that I can, it can't shoot through enemy models unless, because the enemy models are going to block line of sight. So if it moved, because Biv is the healthiest, he's blocked, so he can't do that first move. So we do know that. We have to go back to the app and see what else it can do then. Move 2, reposition 3. So 1, 2, 3, and it's going to move. Whoops. So let's go to the view. He's going to go 1, move 2 to reposition 3, because that's going to be 1, 2, 3. But again, it's him, but 3 away from all rebels, because if that's the case, he'd probably just stay where he is, because the other rebels too. So that is it. That is going to, no, he has 1 more. Move 6 to reposition 3. Oh, so it's silly for him to move because 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's still 3 away there, so he's just gonna click there, and that finishes the activation. Okay. So let's go back to the app view, because I just clicked that and finish, and here we go. Escape from Hoth. You fight your way aboard the shuttle and race for the controls. Despite the Imperial resistance, the hangar doors open overhead and you hurtle to the safety of the stars. Oh boy. All right, let's click on continue and escape from Hoth. You'd grown used to Kish and Talkin's company. The soft hum of the engine serve as a reminder of the price you've paid for freedom. You'd grown used to Kish and Talkin's company. Escape from Hoth, victory! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! All right, so we have acquired a combat knife. It's a tier 3. I'm gonna find that shortly. And total credits of 700, credits found is 25, mission reward is 600, victory bonus is 75, total fame 87, fame earned 72, round bonus 0, survival bonus 15. So we did finish second part of Hoth. This is great. I'm gonna stop recording. I'm gonna find that combat knife so I can look to see what kind of stuff it is that we acquired. All right, so we found the combat card. It is a tier 3, and it's pretty cool. It's an accessory. It says you would gain 1 strain to exhaust this card during your activation to choose an adjacent hostile figure. And roll 1 green die. That figure suffers damage equal to the damage results. Now, that means that the enemy figure is not able to block this attack. And I'm going to give this to Biv, because Biv don't have like anything that he could do for like close combat. I've been using his repeater blaster to do it. Now I could be doing this all wrong. Maybe he's not able to do a range attack with his repeater blaster. Or, I mean, not a range, but a melee attack. I'm gonna look this up again. I'm still learning this as we go along, and as I'm playing it, because I did read through the rule book, but there's so many rule books to this for the expansions and everything else to try to get it straight for somebody who is a noob at this. Hopefully I'm doing okay, or maybe I'm just totally blowing this out of proportion and I'm doing everything wrong. But in either case, if I'm wrong or not, it don't make a difference, because the fact is I'm having so much fun playing this, and that's all that matters to me. Now, people are probably going to comment and say you did this wrong, you did that wrong, and I love these comments. Keep the comments coming to let me know, like, hey, you did this wrong. But again, please timestamp the videos as well as refer to a page number so that, you know, and what book it is, so I'm going to learn that way, because until then, I'm not going to learn anything, because I can reread the rule book, but if I don't do the rule book, what it tells me, like, oh, I remember I did this wrong during the gameplay, I'm gonna forget. And the simple fact is I'm more of a doer and not a reader. And I like reading, but I don't retain as much as I should when I'm playing. So hopefully that will help out. But anyhow, that is the combat knife. You see, we also have the D817, we have the portable med kit, and the astromech. We never used the astromech yet, and the reason why is because I'm still not sure about how you use your companions. I did question on one of the Facebook pages for the Imperial Assault, and they say that in every expansion book, in the first couple of pages, they talk about the companion. So I'm gonna have to reread this, because I just found this out. And again, this is all pre-recorded, so when you get to see this, you comment down below. Chances are I'm going to be further ahead in the campaign, but I'm still going to be reviewing everything, because this is how we learn. And I thank everybody so much for doing that and for viewing and subscribing and everything else, because without you, I'd still be lost, and I probably wouldn't even be shooting so many videos, because you everybody is just helping me out more and more and making me want to shoot more videos because I like reading the comments and looking at the likes and the subscribes and everything else. So thank everybody for that. I appreciate it very much. Moving on. Now you can see where we're at now is we are going to go here now. Ison, I think it's called. I-S-O-N. Ison. This forgotten planet is home to the Adelic Mountains Village Haven. Select a briefing. So this is what we're going to do next. Is it takes a village, but we're not doing it now. We're saving that for the next installment of videos. So I hope you stayed with me this long over the course, this long duration of playing Star Wars Imperial Assault by Fantasy Flight Games, because hey, you must love it if you're sticking by watching this video all along. And also too, as well, is again, thank you very much for commenting. All the people who've been commenting, thank you. I am learning. I'm going to keep going on. But when this is released, I'm shooting this just to give a little bit of time frame of what's going on here. This is the month of June, and this will not be released, or Star Wars Imperial Assault will not start being released until August. So again, that's 2 months. So when you watch this video, I'm going to be so much further ahead. But still leave comments in the video's description below to let me know what I did wrong and everything, because again, without you, I wouldn't learn it as fast as I do. This is all a huge learning experience for me, and I thank you very much for all of this, from the bottom of my toes to the top of my head. So until next time, Board Game Maniacs, you know what I'm going to say, because I say it every video. Communicate is key. Communicate with me through your comments, your emails at boardgamemaniacs@gmail.com, so that I know what I'm doing, and it helps me out and helps all the other new viewers that are thinking I'm playing Star Wars Imperial Assault, or just started like me playing this too as well. And they may be playing like the very first mission and not Return to Hoth. So because of that, when they get to Return to Hoth and they've seen these videos with all the comments that everybody makes, it just makes things go by more smoothly for everybody. Not just me, but all the other viewers out there watching the videos. So until next time, Board Game Maniacs, be a maniac. I'll see you in the stars.
Hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to keep up to date with Board Game Maniacs, click on the like and subscribe button to be notified when more videos come available. If you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, go to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs. Or you can go to streamlabs.com/BoardGameManiacs1. That's right, and you can donate to help keep the lights on, keep food in our bellies, and play more games. We'll purchase more games, more equipment to make Board Game Maniacs evolve and get bigger and larger. Because of you, the viewers, I thank you from the bottom of my toes to the top of my head for all of your support. And until next time, Board Game Maniacs, be a maniac.